Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Grimstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Receiver around pre-snap. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's the running back in the flat. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
I'll tell you what, man. This defensive speed is electric. Great job of running to the football. Nowhere to go at all after that play.
From the 15-yard line, it's second and long. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Oh, the spin move. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at 38.
Chris, I was really zeroed in there on that wide receiver. Just watching his route, did a nice job against zone coverage of being able to get downfield and then settle into that soft spot to give his quarterback a chance and an easy target for a big gain in a first down.
Makes the catch downfield. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years when Texas, going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others. But, man, plays like this is what you love to see and try to creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. A gain makes it second and medium. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass, the catch is made. The 10. Touchdown, Longhorns. They connect for 6. We've got a conference championship on the line here. What a start for the offense.
And I just want to give a lot of credit to the quarterback and the offensive line. They really set the tone here on this drive, allowing this offense to be able to make the plays that they needed to give them this lead here early.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. A completion makes it second and medium. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off here. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. And the runner brought down, but looks like there's a flag on the field. Let's see what this is about. And the huge gain is negated as the officials spot a penalty. Tough for the offense to bounce back from that one. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Quick completion to the tight end. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
Well, the quarterback's got to be much more cognizant of the line to gain. If you're going to leave it short, at least do it on their side of the field.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Quick throw to the right, looking for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver. And the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up 3rd down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Over the middle, it's Walters. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to see a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that 1st down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They'll run it to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. Puts into space at the 50. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They're going to run it here. Oh, what a move. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. The short completion to the tight end. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Makes the catch. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
He escapes the pocket. Looking for the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he's into the end zone easily. But this might be coming back. There's a flag on the field. So the beautiful scoring play is negated by that penalty. That's a tough break. Let's see if the offense can overcome it. Second down play coming up. Looking for a receiver. Escaping the pressure, moving right. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job.
Here's the throw deep downfield. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, well, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
That's caught. It's Washington. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Risky call here by this offense. I thought the quarterback might wait a little bit longer for him to take his route beyond the sticks, but he gets the ball out of his hands, and how about the job by this receiver to fight for that first down?
He's wide open. Look out. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. They get him down to wrap up the first period of play. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, LSU. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? They'll hand it off. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Looking right, this one caught. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Try to catch the defense with the draw. Has the first down and more. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, snapped the ball at the 44.
Hey, how about the quarterback here with his eyes downfield, selling the pass to open that play up? But man, offensive line, really good job of selling and then getting upfield to that second level to be able to pick up some key blocks.
Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. It's a wide receiver screen. It finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
Looking to throw it on first down. The tight end has got it. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Incomplete, and that shot to the end zone.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Signs a quick throw. You make the stop, but it'll be first down from the 13.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's bringing it back. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return. They get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
Ball handed off. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quick throw to the left side. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
No problem with BAT right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Takes the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error. Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. This would be an unconventional strategy. Punting on the field on first down. Returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
Woo, catches a break here. Always good to have friends looking out for you on the job. That was almost a major momentum shift, if not for the returner's teammate coming in to recover that fumble.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Chris, I know we think about LSU, we go back to 2019, Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, that dynamic offense. But at the end of the day, it's still LSU. It's still the SEC. And ground and pound is something they will never move away from. Great job here, and move the sticks.
Have you ever seen this? The punting team on the field on first down. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of pinning the offense deep, it's a touchback. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. They'll run it here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive game for the offense.
On the move now. He'll throw it now. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Fourth down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receivers past the marker, and a good job of the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
Off the play fake on first down.
Oh, what a grab!
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yards on the play.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick grab. Great move there. Touchdown, Longhorns. That's how you finish a play.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. Nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
7, LSU. 6.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Catch made on the sideline, and he stays in bounds. Second and long from the 14. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that field.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Well, they need 8 yards on 4th down to keep this drive going. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Looking to scramble now. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard. Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, that's the 2nd touchdown catch already in just the first half. You can guarantee the coach on the other side is trying to make every adjustment he can to slow this guy down.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
LSU 0. Texas.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Washington. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain. What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So it's third and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. The linebacker shifting around now. Hit as he released it. Finds his man. It's Washington. He's in the clear. At the 10 now. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, how about that? A quick slant that goes for this many yards and a touchdown. That's what's so dangerous about this quarterback and wide receiver. Quarterback puts the ball right on the money, and by doing so, look at the receiver. Catches it in stride and has all that room to run after the catch for that touchdown.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fine time now, rolling to his left. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down play coming up for this offense. To throw, it's Sanders. Grabbed by the receiver. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. It's a draw play. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Well, a lot of times it's a play call when you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. Does a nice job of showing discipline to completely negate the play.
Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period.
Texas 14, LSU 7.
So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Turns it loose downfield. Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from him. Don't see that often.
Well, when you dial up man-to-man coverage, a lot of times you'll see that free safety back in center field. Here, because of so many receivers, he has to come up and play man coverage. Does a heck of a job of being in phase with the receiver and then getting his eyes up to knock that ball away. Nice play.
Runs through the defender. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack.
Well, I'll be honest, Chris, I'm really surprised he's trying to get outside like this to try to make a play. He's not the fastest at all. I think he was just desperate to try to come up with a play, and, man, it did not work out. That is a significant loss for the offense.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Texas.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. First down, looking for more now. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there on the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Bringing pressure.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
That's reeled in. It's Walters. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down mark. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive.
And he's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. They've got the lead, but had to settle for a field goal last time out. They'd love to find the end zone here. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
LSU 7. Texas.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. He's going to pull it down and run. And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, and when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
Boy, it's great to see this quarterback from LSU make that throw and put it right on the money to pick up that first down. And I think that's the big thing that LSU fans want to see is consistency from the quarterback position. There have been moments where you've seen that. There have been other moments where they've been asking for more out of their quarterback. So you had the Burrow moment in 2019 that was historic, one of the best we've ever seen in the sport. But now you want to see throws like this to be a great complement to that running game. And then you become a complete package and a real threat in the SEC.
Here's the second down play. Throwing off play action. Moves out of the pocket. The QB throws his third pick of the day. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Brought down, but not before shaken up. First defender and picking up the first down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pressure is coming. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
That completion sets up an important third down play. It's the 2-minute timeout, and we've got a blowout developing here. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Sanders. He escapes the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. And that one's picked off. What a play. He could go. Past the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, LSU. A huge defensive score.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. To throw, it's Sanders. Running out of time in the pocket. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And that sets up a return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Touchdown, LSU. 6 points for the special teams. What a moment. Conference championship on the line. The punt returner takes it all the way to the house.
You know, the special team coach told us that he thought they had a chance to either come up with a block punt or hit a big return. In this case, it's the latter. They set it up perfectly, took it all the way back, just like he told us.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Catch made on the right side.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd and manageable here.
Oh, they trap him for a sack. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Looking to pass. It's Sanders. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Good enough for 1st down yardage. The Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do it.
Swarmed with the pass rush, the sack. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Great job by the defender coming up with that tackle that'll keep him short of the 1st down. I think the quarterback thought his receiver could win any one-on-one battle, but this defender makes a heck of a play, and now we got 4th down.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. On 1st down, it's play action. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a 1st down. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. One more play before they head to the locker room. Dropping back. It's Sanders. And the pass falls incomplete in the final play of this first half. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Longhorns will kick it away to get us going in the second half.
Texas.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they got to keep scoring the way their defense is going. They test the middle to get stuffed. That one goes nowhere.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
It's the grab. It's Washington. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Here comes the handoff. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he can hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw to the left side. Wow.
This offense has it with really good field position. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, the defense watched film last week. They saw this running back catch multiple passes, and that hasn't been the case today. They are clamping down on him, always aware of him, especially in the passing game, and so far they've taken him away.
And he's loose, and he'll take... From the shotgun, the inside give. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. And the Seminoles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Wants to go up top on first down. Slings it downfield. Lost, the defense is wide open. He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. The Seminoles are flying down the field. Wants to throw on first down. He fires to the left side. And he's going to... Off-play action on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Trying to escape and get it himself. There he goes. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. The Noles have had outstanding quarterbacks over the years. Not always dual threats, sometimes a little more Danny Cannell-ish, but using his feet well there.
And even Chris Winkie, and guys that maybe they weren't runners, but man, they made those athletes around them really come to life, and were a force multiplier, made everybody around them better, and you found a lot of those guys with these Florida State offenses.
Touchdown, Seminole! The missed 51-yard field goal now gives this offense good starting field position at its own 34. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And the slant route, you got to put that foot in the ground and cut in a hurry so you can create a little bit of separation from that cornerback, and a nice job with the concentration, plucking that football, pulling it in.
A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
And this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the first half.
That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break.
Let's go.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Just keep swinging it. Quickly complete. To the air on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. It's complete to the right.
This is exactly why this guy is your QB. He does such a great job of buying time, has such great speed, just stresses the defense. What do you want to do? You want to blitz me? Sure, I'm going to scramble outside the pocket.
And the quarterback will take a sack back in the 36. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Pressure coming. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. We got a timeout here late in the first.
All right, let's get it. Right.
Off the play fake on first down. Moving out of the pocket. Rolling, throwing, looking right. He's got it on the outside. Trying play action. He rifles one deep to the left. Pulls it in down the sideline. He's loose. Touchdown, no! They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. They've got a 1st and 10 as we are inside a minute to play here in the third. Use the play fake, now to throw. Now adjusting. Unloads to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Off the play fake. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. He'll pull it down. Turning it on. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of time to survey the field, get through his progression. So as soon as he feels a lane to take off and run, he's going to take it. A really nice job that time, showing off the athleticism and picking up the first down.
Finds his big tight end. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. offense in a bunch formation. They're going to open this drive with a pass. They're setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Yeah, and you're going to see this offense find different ways to get this running back involved. It's not just going to be on handoffs, and they're certainly going to line him up in different places and even throw him the football. But the screen game's a big part of it, too. They try to get him going there.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Buys a little time with his feet. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Wants to throw it. On the run, deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going to take off. Oh, what a move to get room. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking for space to the left. He'll throw it quickly out to the tight end. It just keeps moving. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and NC State has the edge. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. First play of the period, first down here. Wants to throw on first down. Going for the big play. Pulls it in inside the 10. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Touchdown, 7. Looking downfield on first down. He's going to run it. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. How about this dude going off script for the Noles? Not necessarily known for his running ability.
Hey, make plays when they're there, right? I think that's one of the most important qualities of a quarterback is being able to make the right decision at the right time. And listen, they've had some great ones at Florida State. Looking for that next great one to take them over the top.
To the air on first down. Buying some time. Trying to make magic with his feet. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. And the Noles will snap it on first and 10. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Ball marked at the 26. It's first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Grabbed behind the line, it's Sanchez. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass. Looking to throw on 1st down. Now he's looking into the middle. He's got it along the sideline. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got it. Floating away. On the run, fires downfield. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both.
Oh, he's got some space. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Extending the play. Trying to find the end zone. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. Exploded for a huge chunk of yards on that last one. They'll try to do it again here, 1st and 10 from the 33. Looking down the middle. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Nice pickup on the return, but more important. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Forced out of the pocket. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on 1st down.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback here. He extends the play. Nothing open right away. There's a little bit of pressure. He gets to the outside, tries to take a shot down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
Got him downfield. They make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the 3rd quarter. We've reached the break. It's NC State on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. On target over the middle. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. And the Seminoles getting set on 1st and 10. Making side adjustments here. They'll run play action. Deep shot for the end zone. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. He had the speedster loose, and he just couldn't connect. Just a little too much juice on the pass.
Yeah, those ones that you got a guy wide open, a lot of times quarterbacks will tell you that those are the ones you kind of, like, I don't want to mess this up, and you either put way too little on it, or in this case, way too much on it, and overthrow the speedster.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Now he's going to break the pocket. Touchdown! Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got his man in the middle. Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. The The Seminoles can really attack on this second and short. Got it in the middle. It's Sanchez. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The Noles come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Looking to throw on first down. A strike downfield. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Seminoles with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw again. Zings it complete to the right. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Seminoles are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Wants to fire on second down. Throws to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Trader. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Seminoles. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Running back searching for a hole. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
Really nice job stopping the run, but the problem is you have 0 timeouts left. You cannot stop the clock right now if you're the defense, so this has got to be excruciating for them. They know the offense is just going to take their time before they snap the ball.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
Ooh, you're living dangerously now. You've got the lead late in the game. Don't do anything to turn it over. They almost did throwing it there. If I'm the head coach now, I'm thinking, man, let's just run the ball.
play fake on first down to throw. Finds his big tight end. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Seminoles come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll leave it with him. Makes a man miss. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. When you think of the significance of these two programs in the history of college football, remarkable that they've only been playing since 1951.
It's crazy because there's so many games you can pull out of your brain, Reese, and I'm sure because you were born then when this rivalry started, that so many games that were so important that had such big implications, Jesse.
Yeah, it seems like over the course of 3 decades, right? The 80s, the 90s, the 2000s, every time these two teams
Breaks into the open. Good pick up there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48.
You know, that's a great job by the receiver on that curl route. There's a lot of receivers that finish the route and they just stop. And that allows the DB to close the gap and then knock the ball away. Nice job by that receiver continuing to come back to his QB.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them.
Let's go.
Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw it.